Hi everybody, welcome to Budgeting a Decade to Freedom, and today is Payday Thursday, as it has always been for a very long time now, well over a year. Wow, if I think about it. As you can see, I have brand new budget pages. Aren't they pretty? Look at these. Look at these. I'm going to put some light up here so that you guys can see a little better here. So these are my fun. This is from last week. So I put them on like diamond shaped background because there was like almost like, diamond shaped type thing going on here. So I put diamonds on each side. And then of course, I went a little bit ahead. I did do my budget sheets for this week, and I also printed them out. So these are my budget sheets for this week. And because we're going into February, I did these as well. And these are printouts of those. And as you can see in the background, we have some candied hearts. Isn't that pretty? So there you go. See? Now you get to see what they look like in the book and what they look like when they're printed. Pretty identical, huh? Not bad. Anyway, so here we go. These are going to be available on my Etsy store very shortly. And if you decide to become a Patreon of ours instead, you can get these for the $5 contribution every month for free. So I think that's pretty cool. You get them all for free. Anything I upload to Etsy, I will be putting on the Patreon page for free download to $5 patrons. So I think it's worth it because these go for $2.50 for the couple, for the two pages. So there you go. So now I'm done my advertising. I'm going to go right into my budget. Alright, I think I got everything written down. Probably not, because I forget half the things. Thank God I do these budget sheets, or I would, like, completely miss the point. Yeah. I just do it quietly without you guys. I wouldn't be talking the whole way through. I'd be going, oh, crap, I forgot that. Oh, crap, I gotta figure that out. Alright, so here we go. Now, without further ado, we're going to do our budget for the first week of February. We're already in the first week of February 2020. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. It goes so quickly. All right, so expenses. Let's do it pretty like. There we go. Expenses. Alright, so our groceries are free right now because we still have money to spend on groceries for free, so thank God for that. But we do have our gas bill. Alright, so for our gas bill, or yeah, fuel for cars, we'll put fuel for cars. That would be $350. Okay. So we're paying $3.50 for gas. We put fuel in the boys' cars, so that's why it's more than $2.50 this time around. And then after that, there is the cell phone bill that came due. This is one of the expenses that we still have. Maybe in years to come we can put $230 a month aside for that ahead of time. There you go. I don't think so, because I would never pay the cell phone company that much money in a year, especially if there's a plan that comes in that's better, and then you can change over. So that's basically why we don't pay that every year. Makes sense, right? And then there's going to be $74 to the credit card. And that is basically, well, I'm going to write credit card. I shouldn't do that. I should write more what it is. So I'm just going to write... this is for like restaurant and other. And it was $74 in all, but it was a $48 restaurant bill and a $26 Dollar Tree bill. And that comes out to $74. There you go. So those are our expenses. So all in all, it comes up to $654. That's what we spent for the first week of February. should make it a little chunkier. There we go. Jane likes color. Jane likes color. Why shouldn't a budget be fun, even when you're talking about expenses? That's my whole point. I think if budgets were fun, more people would get involved in them. So do me a favor. Tell people that my channel makes budgeting fun and pass it around. So we have more people who get on board, who are less scared of doing it. Because, you know, some people are very strict. Some people are, I don't know if it's strict, but they, you know, they're set in their ways and it's got to be their way or the highway. And I find that a little weird sometimes. I think everybody's got their own budgeting style. And I think people should be nice about that. But, you know, that's just me. That's what I think. All right. So, next up is Ed's Payday. We should use a different color this time. Let's use a different color. What do we have here? We have green. I could use green. Yeah, green's it's a blue green. Let's use this one here. Okay? So we're gonna write in big letters. Payday. And it's gonna be Ed's Payday. So let's see. Ed got paid, and it was $2,000. Now, that's easy as that. We just take off the 654 that we wrote up here, and that leaves $1,346. Wow, isn't that fun? I love that stuff. This is fun. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm coloring over the colors because these need to be colored. Yes. Jane's in a funky mood tonight. Hey, it's Thursday and I've got really long weeks ahead. Let's see if I can find a little more, some more hearts to put in here. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I have hearts. See, right here. So let's put a few more hearts in here. Let's make it a happy page. Let's see here. Did I put it upside down? Let's not put it upside down. Make that poor heart dizzy. There you go. 2 more hearts on this page. All right. So now we're going to go to the next page here. Wait a minute. To my funds page. That's right. Or fun. Funds. Now, there's going to be just a little change this week. Well, permanent change. I'm not going to call my emergency fund an emergency fund anymore. I've seen few blogs and videos, right? People saying that what an emergency fund should and should not be used for. So I'm going to call it I think I'm going to call it this. I'm going to write this. Let's see if I can do the acronym right. It's an Iceni fund. And you're going to say, Jane, what did you just make up? An Iceni fund is an in case I need it fund. Did you figure that part out? I made that up right now, just like that. Just on the fly, just like that. The reason I'm calling it that is because I think that is more appropriate for us, in case I need it fund. I had my teeth done, I wanted them done, and I needed it. It was a want, but I needed the fund, so I used it, right? Much better this way. And it was also, I needed it to buy a car for my husband. It was in case I needed it, and I did. So, I rather call it that, and in case I need it fund. That way, it's not called emergency fund. So I totally agree with the blogs and the videos. I was incorrectly calling that fund an emergency fund when in fact it was a Iceni fund. My Iceni fund. My Iceni fund was at $1,700 last week. And I'm going to take 300, and you're going to say, but Jane, you said you were going to completely replenish. Yes, I did, but I changed my mind. And I can do that, right? So I'm going to put $300 into this Iceni fund. And now, I'm now at $2,000 in my Iceni fund. Yes! I love it. It's wonderful, right? Yeah, I like it. I like my Iceni fund. So I'm at 2/3 of the way for the Iceni fund. We'll call it that. Now, exciting, exciting, I'm going back into the mortgage again. Ooh. Woo, that's a big M. It's going to be a big O. And in case you guys are going, you sound weird today. I am not drunk. I haven't been drinking. I just feel very good and giddy. Life is too short not to feel good about it. There you go. Wow, that's a big letter. I have to go back and figure out how much we were at because it's been a month since the last time I made a mortgage payment. And, let me see. I do believe I'm gonna find it. Okay. Alright. So I've been doing that and doing that and doing that. So the last time, let's see. The last time we were talking funds was this page right here. 19,940 was what we were at. So I'm gonna write it smaller, I think. 19,940. And then we're gonna take 1,000 off of that because I decided to pay 1,000 on the mortgage. Not even 800, 1,000. Isn't that nice? So that brings us to 18,940 that we have left to pay on the mortgage for in this calendar year for the mortgage company. We're allowed 20% of the original amount, and that's what we're doing. And I don't have the amount that it brought us down. We were at 24% of it paid. I'm actually not going to do it because it's going to take too long to just, you know, go through it with you. I'm just going to continue on with my page. And, yep, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go to investments because there's a few other things that I need to talk about. That's exciting. I have my wealth symbol that actually went really up. And it was quite fun to find that out because my goal for my fund is for it to reach at least 7%. That's a 7% rule everybody talks about. So, and I found out that it is now at, can you see that? 6.4. We are getting so close to it. So close to it. I'm very, very excited about that. And I did put $17 in. I did. I put $17. I deposit $17. And that comes from Patreon. Patreon, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for believing in me. I'm totally grateful. So we're at $336 for Wealth Simple. And let me see if I can get closer to the bottom here. There we go. And we are at 6.4%. So that's fabulous. That's wonderful. And let's see what else I have to report on. EQ Bank. EQ Bank also made another 5 cents. So I only had $25 initially. So now I'm at $25.30. There you go. Another 5 cents. Another 5 cents for me. My TFSA is now at $2,000 because that's where my TFSA is. TFSA. I have $2,000 in that account. And we're not going to talk about the RSP because I didn't actually receive anything for it yet. So, there we go. That's it. That's my big reveal for this week. I'm really happy about it. We're going to start paying down the mortgage again. I know I had said I wanted to get it up to $3,000 again, but we'll get there. I'm not going to do anything on the expenses for next year just yet, 2021. I'm going to concentrate more on the emergency fund. When I get it to $3,000, we're going to start paying off the expenses again. So it's going to bounce between these two, and then later on between the mortgage and all the expenses for the upcoming year. So that's it. That's pretty much it. If you're a first-time subscriber to this channel, I do have another channel called How To For Everyone. I would appreciate it if you go there and watch. That channel is monetized and it helps us. It supports us. This one is not, but this one is more of a... This is my baby. This is something that I've always loved doing, which is budgeting, especially in the last 4 years. And I'm just continuing on this channel as long as I can. As long as YouTube will allow me, let's just say. Thanks for stopping by. And if you love these budget pages, remember, as I told you before, we have them on my Etsy page. It's called Creations by Jane. All one word. The C is capital, the B is capital, and the J is capital. So, and you can get printables, so that you can download these and use them. And these are prettier because they got the background to it that mine doesn't. I can't put a background. Well, I could, but it would be too hard. These I created online. I've taken the picture of the original page and created these so that you guys can print them out and use them and enjoy them. All right. Thanks for dropping by, and I will see you in the next video. Possibly, yeah, sometime next week. Take care.